Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's the AFC Championship game.
E.T. Tucker. It's the AFC Championship. Who's gonna come out on top?
We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Offense set to go to work here in this AFC title game. And the focus of the offense all season long has been this man, their star wideout.
And he's got the whole country watching, and what a story this would be. A guy's been overlooked his whole career. He gets that change of scenery and really blossoms here in his 5th season, and now stands one game away from potentially carrying this team to the Super Bowl.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Jackson, option right. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. They'll go with the option, coming right, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Off play action. Jackson. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you've got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensive. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Thank you, Bateman.
1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Thank you. Thank you. Pass interference.
Picked up by Justin Reed. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break.
Oh, yeah, I'm in there, bro. I'm in there.
It doesn't need to go
I'm in there.
White line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Hey,
That's going to go down as a
phony.
loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. These two teams all tied after 1. Pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as they have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
the timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
You were trying to say that wasn't a touchdown. That's crazy.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Jackson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact
yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that. That's
incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
That's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Let's go.
J.K. Dobbins.
Let's go, boy. I got your block, boy. I had your block, dummy. I had your fucking block. Let's go. Yeah, y'all already know. Y'all gotta celebrate, dummy. We in here. Block. Yeah. Pour down, dummy. Pour down. Come on, Dobbins. Come score, Stevie. Come on, I got you.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent game.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jackson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Now it's out called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt Trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
So I'm playing Green Bay
in just a moment. But first,
that's
let's look
cool.
back at the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong
The Ravens offense set to start this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know that.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play. I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They juked him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And quickly they get to the line. Dobbins will get about halfway there as he takes this from the
trying to get in there.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
Come on, Dobbins. Just go in there, Dobbins.
He's going to go backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with...
He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He just left me wide open.
On this stage, conference championship game,
he just left me wide open. He goes right ahead, damn
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Dumbass nigga really left me wide. Really left me open like I wasn't. Lamar, you better throw it right. That means he did.
Baltimore
you
gets
know,
set to take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
So they're not going to challenge that, bro? Because I was in. And
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble.
Lamar, I'm right here.
It initially looked like a sure win for the defense. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. But they can thank their defense for another stop, and now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Ravens on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Ravens football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go, Dobbins.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
Oh shit, what the fuck, damn. That was my fault.
Accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now I'm about to take it to the motherfucking TK to finish my motherfucking series. I gotta see if I want MVP, bro. Let me see if I want MVP this year, bro. If I did, I gotta win seat once I get Super Bowl MVP. Damn, I'm not even in the roster, bro. That is crazy. None of us in there. That's crazy. Yeah, this thing in there though. That's crazy. You gave me man of the year though? Okay, I definitely take that too. That's crazy.
A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty, a death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. Be the black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto.
Hey, I got the voice for Peyton. Head up. Head up. Yeah, oh, so the Buccaneers did? So Tom Brady did win. That's crazy, bro. We really gotta play the fucking Broncos. Hey, bro, yeah. Let's go. Y'all see that title? Y'all see me in the top stories twice. Yeah. For the most valuable player, yeah, coach. Yeah, Coach Ball got the motherfucking coach of the year. And you see me got the motherfucking Anthony player of the year, Tito. Yeah, that's good. Everyone would know everywhere we go. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Be the black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Trey Lance? Oh wow. Yeah, that Humphrey.
Stocks on the rise, Charlie. This is like snow day ready. See, we were not around nobody with. We're the ones that started with it. Translation: Yanni had to buy Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit.
Yeah.
Everything's bigger. Everything's brighter. Everything's louder. These players know that this is going to be one of the biggest days of their lives. All the big games you've ever played rolled into one.
You really got me walking the, well, not walking the field, but like, yeah, wrecking me from going to the Super Bowl, dummy. 5-2. They ripped the ass off. They got 98. What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal. I can't believe I got MVP though. And then Coach got it. Yeah. And then I got, yeah, offensive player. but I wasn't a rookie. Okay, this is a rookie. He was in 7th. That's not bad. That's quarterback, of course. It could have been Dotson, but hey, he did his thing. Hey, you already know, man. You already know. That's crazy that he 4th. He 8th. He got injured. That's crazy. Humphrey. Fuller. The people get injured? That's crazy that Tucker didn't get that, though. Tucker had a couple game winning motherfucking field goals. Alright. It's the Super Bowl. Jeez. Tom fucking Brady. I didn't play defense, so I can say I picked off Tom Brady.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 57. Taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And Charles, you look at the Ravens, champions of the AFC. Remember, they won Super Bowl 47 back in February of 2013. And they've been one of the best teams in the NFL the last decade or so. And now they look to cap off a tremendous season.
And to your point, we have to remember that Baltimore Ravens history starts in 1996 when the Browns moved from Cleveland. Since then, they won the Super Bowl twice, number 47, as you mentioned, and also Super Bowl 35 in Tampa over the New York Giants.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. We got
second time in 3 years. Tom Brady at it again.
Yeah, you get about that. We ain't no bums though.
Say the decision to unretire, probably a pretty good one.
Brandon, he must have really been invigorated by those 40 days he was retired. I think you and I need to try that as well. Amazing how one guy can completely change the culture and path of an entire franchise. But let's be clear.
The Ravens offense heading out here in the big one, the Super Bowl. And the focus of the offense all season long has been this man, their star wideout.
And what an absolute dream season this has been. Remember, this is a guy who spent 4 years languishing on a depth chart elsewhere, never really making a big impact. And now he's making an enormous impact and is on the precipice of possibly helping lead his guys to a Super Bowl title.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
No.
And nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Jackson will throw again. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Jackson now. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. William Golston. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
We got that. The first interception, this nigga had it to it.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Back to throw. Jackson. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And motherfucker, yeah, let's go.
On 1st down. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
The Ravens offense back out there. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Ah, why did you cut in? Why did you cut in? Why did you cut in, Dobbins? All you had to do was cut out the head. Cut out. There you go.
Play call there. Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to pull them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson.
Okay. I'll take that play. I'll prefer that one, dude. Okay.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter done and 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. It's a tight game here early. They go play action now. Jackson will return after this message. You're watching the NFL. And this is touchdown, Baltimore.
I like Bateman right there just now.
3 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
I like Bateman right there just now.
had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Man, we got that, man. We got that, see? They got it.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Look at Brady bitching. Like, we should have got him.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I ain't going to lie.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
You want to take that. You want to take that. Just as long as our defense stop them.
And the Ravens taking the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Now it's Jackson. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Charlie Kohler, a 2-yard touchdown.
Yo got his touchdown in the Super Bowl. Let's go. Yeah, that. okay for Carr. It's okay. It's okay. We scored. Doesn't matter.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
Right, because he dropped me.
The target's trying to go after him. He's obviously gotten smart, and his pride is kicked in. Made a terrific play.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, guys, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
Bitch.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
On second down, it's Edwards. Room here to run.
Hey, bro. Hey.
Step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big
Yeah.
43 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Keeps himself upright. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown.
They look like a fucking ranger.
This small lead. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually up to about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them. Bring it up 4th down.
Jackson on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. Well, the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
No
face down to about the 30, 31-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
Oh, maybe not.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Touchdown!
Yo, just pulled out the way. Okay, say less.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up.
And now here come the Ravens. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this time complete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well,
I like how he hit you there.
Lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in.
That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Okay, you got that. You got that. You got that. You got that.
The Ravens ready to take over. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. And all the way in.
My God. My God.
A big play there.
As soon as he turned that corner, I knew it was a wrap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, touchdown.
Dominated this fourth quarter.
Yo, no he didn't just do that. Gun.
Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Another run here with Dobbins. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A give up the middle to Dobbins. He's taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. From the gun on third down, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. And it's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions.
Hey, bro.
And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they? Nope. That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys cheering, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
He gonna be gone, watch. We're gonna get a new quarterback. That's crazy. Niggas really beat my fucking Brady.